Ladies and gentlemen, the boys are back in town.
Yeah.
Welcome, 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 everybody, to the stream. A lot of stuff to talk about.
A lot of stuff,
in
yeah.
the space, in the world, when it comes to immigration. So many things. If you are joining us here today, make sure to retweet this, guys. Hit that like button. The boys are traveling, but we got to stay consistent for our community. Talking about Trump, talking about the strategic Bitcoin reserve, talking about Vinecoin, which went parabolic last night. What's up,
Crazy,
Josh,
bro?
everybody? Welcome in, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be an exciting, exciting show. So make sure to hit that retweet, hit the like button. This is our final show when we're not together in studio in the same state. I'll be heading back in a couple hours back to Florida. But a quick look at the cryptocurrency charts. Just take a look at the markets today. I mean, Bitcoin holding up pretty strong.
Yep.
ETH holding up strong. The rest of the crypto markets are down. So Bitcoin's at $104,000 Bitcoin. ETH $3,200. XRP's at $3. Solana, $250. It's been a little bit of a slow day, even though, Rodney, that's some of the most bullish news that we've had in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
When it comes to cryptocurrency. And even the Trump coin, obviously a coin that we're very, very bullish on, is trading at a $7.1 billion market cap today, 7.2 as of now. But, Rodney, when you look at this chart, I mean, look, we don't try to do technical analysis for anybody on here.
Yeah.
But we do know when tokens have their first major run up and they pull back, they usually pull back about 80%. Trump pulled back about 50%, and it's holding here at a $7.2 billion market cap. The number one, I think it's going to be the number one meme coin. I mean, we sized in nicely so much that it's kind of crazy. You know, like it's, you almost have like regret for sizing in, but this chart looks so healthy. And I think that Trump is going to absolutely fly. Did you see what he said at Davos? What was it today?
Yeah, right here.
Finally mentioned crypto.
Yep.
Let's pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up right here.
Reduce the cost of virtually all goods and services. It'll make the United States a manufacturing superpower and the world capital of artificial intelligence and crypto.
Yeah, so it's big, obviously. You know, we always talk about Trump wanting to be number one in everything. Obviously, AI is a huge kind of sector it's just blowing up, right? And the world's going to start competing to see who has the best artificial intelligence. Obviously, Trump's program is called Stargate. It's like a congregation of like many different people in the AI space, which is interesting because I hear that Elon Musk is kind of, because him and Sam Altman have been kind of going back and forth. So they got a little bit of a beef there, but obviously, you know, cryptocurrency is one of those things. You know, over the last 8 years, we could say that the government has tried to destroy it, especially with the SEC. Now you can't destroy it, right? So if you can't beat them, join them. And we want to get ahead of the curve when it comes to cryptocurrency adoption and not push all of our great crypto minds out of the United States to other countries so they can become better than us at it. So Donald Trump is sticking to his word. I mean, talk about running on something and sticking to every single thing. The deportation thing, he's ramping it up right now, you know?
Really?
It's insane. We'll get to a video a little later.
I'm not surprised though, man. I knew, like, you know, everybody was kind of doubting him. Like, is he going to do this? Is he running on it? Is he just talking about it? I had a feeling, man, just because I've kind of studied Trump for the past couple of years, right? Like I've been watching Trump and like what he said. And I had a feeling that he was going to stick to a lot of his words. And I think he's going to do a lot for cryptocurrency that he hasn't even announced yet. This was the first time he mentioned crypto. Last night or 2 nights ago, they asked him about the Trump coin. He talked about the Trump coin very favorably.
Yeah.
You probably have that clip, right? If not, I have it up here.
Yeah. Here, I'll pull it up here in a second.
But they were like, you know, hey, Trump, like, you know, you launched a meme coin. He's like, what is it? Oh, I don't even know what it is. What is it doing good? Like, what do you expect the president of the United States to say? Like, yeah, pump my bags. Like, dude, he knows about his meme coin. He's very competitive. Obviously, number one cryptocurrency launch in history. We'll pull this up and we'll give our thoughts on it.
Yeah, I got it up right here.
Benefited. I don't know where it is. I don't know much about it other than I launched it. I heard it was very successful. I haven't checked it. Where is it today?
You made a lot of money, sir.
How much?
Several $1 billion, it seems like, in the last several days.
Several billion? That's peanuts for these guys.
So what's your take on that, Rodney? That was on day 3, Donald Trump talking about his meme coin. I mean, dude, he can't come out here and say like, oh my God, my meme coin's going to pump to the moon.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that was a good answer. He knows about it. He took credit. He said, I launched it. I heard it did really well.
Yep.
And Donald Trump's a great negotiator and talker. And what he does was he deflected. He goes, what are your thoughts on it? How's it doing? I don't know.
Yeah.
And they said billions. I thought it was kind of funny that he goes, billions, that's chump change for these guys, which, you know, some people can infer that maybe he's thinking that it's going to go a little bit higher.
Yeah. You know, it was funny watching the headlines because the first thing we heard was, quote, never heard of it. and everybody was freaking out and started dumping it and those sorts of things.
No.
And we bought the dip. You know what I mean?
Hey, live on stream. I don't even know, maybe like 6.5 to 7 billion. I got in as quick as I could.
Yeah,
I hate live on stream writing.
it's out of context.
I just show the chart, man. I mean, like if you take this into a 15-minute window here, you can see just like this is a bear flag. And if it was any other chart, it's like it could go down, it could go up. But Donald Trump, the meme coin god, I mean, dude, this thing, I really do believe. I don't know if I'm crazy. I mean, I'm okay. If this goes to zero and I lose all that money, I'm happy with it. But I've just been studying meme coins for the past 4 years. You have to zoom out and understand, like, Donald Trump is going to do so many pro crypto things in the future. And this meme coin will more than likely follow with that, right? And the market as well.
Yeah, we always talk about this. I always say this. What's up, Slick? How you doing?
Slick.
Everybody give Slick a follow. Really good, really good content creator. Slick, let's get more videos out, buddy. But you know, Jake and I always say that doing technical analysis on meme coins is kind of dumb, especially when you know a few people can really sway, can really like dump or pump a chart. Like technical analysis is astrology for men. Maybe it doesn't make sense, but we like to see it, right? But we did see something interesting, you know, coming out of Bloomberg ETF IQ, or just Bloomberg this earlier today. It's a 2-minute video, but this lady asked Kathy Woods about Trump's meme coin, and she makes some pretty good points. You know, and let's just listen to it because Kathy Woods is a real, you know, pro, you know, crypto person, Bitcoin maxi. Even when it wasn't popular to talk about Bitcoin, she was predicting Bitcoin hitting $500,000 in the near future and stuff like that. So this is a 2-minute clip, but I think it's very interesting.
Let's play it.
What do you think is the best way to understand Trump coin, given that there's no intrinsic value? What purpose does it serve beyond as an advertisement marketing tool for him?
Yes, it's a meme coin. In 2017, we went through the ICO movement, which was very much, if you remember, CryptoKitties started a movement back then in ICOs. This is part of the meme coin moment. Is it going to have any utility? We shall see. I mean, there is speculation that, you know, you'll get to meet President Trump as one of the utilities of owning this coin. I don't know if that's the case or not, but so far we don't know of much utility for this coin, except that it is a meme coin of President Trump himself. In the early days of really, I think he's ushering in the next phase of the crypto revolution.
Well, Kathy, with all that in mind, would you?
Now let's talk about that, right? Before we get to the next part of the clip, I think that's interesting. So obviously meme coins, we don't really need them to have utility. Like we talked about this back in 2021, Jake. I mean, how many meme coins were launched with useless utility? And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. No one really cares about it. And it's not really that important. I
mean, so many. Pepe, Doge, the list goes on and on. There's so many. Some have utility, but a lot don't. But I think what she was saying, you know, she's saying that he's going to usher in this next generation of crypto. Yeah, I think it's so exciting. So many people, Rodney, right now are so caught up. We get so caught up in the nitty gritty day to day that we can't even zoom out. You know, like, even like everybody's so antsy. We're like, oh my God, we need him to say this. We need him to say this. He talked about crypto. Yeah, it took him a day. It took him, dude. I mean, sorry, he had to free Ross Ulbricht. He had to exit the Paris Climate Accord. He had to withdraw from the World Health Organization. He had to kind of backtrack himself from 85 different Biden things that were going on. So it took him a day, but he's going to do so many. I'm telling you guys, he is going to do so many good things for cryptocurrency. Yeah. The next 4 years are going to be wild. They're going to be so amazing. I could not feel but like joy in my soul when I was driving around and I heard the Ross Ulbricht news, and we'll get into that here in a second. Obviously, Ross Ulbricht, he promised to free him, and just him getting to it, like, yeah, he's free. I called his mom. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely insane, and it made me feel so good. Like, man, he's really keeping up with his promises and doing what most presidents don't do is get things done, get the things they ran on done, like first couple of days in office. And he was going to get the crypto. A lot of people thought he swindled us. A lot of people thought he was he was lying to us, but it turns out he's just working. Which you have to understand how small we are too, right? We think that we think that like it's the biggest thing in the world, and you know, we see the Trumps tweet about us here or there, but when it comes to Donald Trump, like, think about how many things are important for him, and crypto it's on the list. I mean, he appointed David Sachs, right? He has a good team around him. He launched a meme coin. It is important. He's speaking at Davos, which is, you know, kind of like a money conference where the richest people in the world go, talking about cryptocurrency. So it's still very big. It's a small part of his whole agenda, which is running the world. but it is big. And I think he's going to do good things for the crypto space. So a lot of us just have to kind of zoom out, relax a little bit, understand where crypto is going. And Rodney, let me just ask you this. We all think that crypto is going to go up, right? Let's just say Bitcoin. Let's just use conservative numbers. Bitcoin goes to 175,000. ETH goes to 6,000. Solana goes to 500. Don't you expect the Trump meme coin to follow suit? Let's just say that right now. Bitcoin goes to 175, ETH to 6,000, Solana to 500. Where will the Trump meme coin go? You think it's going to stay at a $7 billion market cap, or do you think it's going to go down to a 3? It's probably going to go up as well, right? It reminds me of Dogecoin early on. It reminds me of SHIB early on. And it really reminds me of Pepe after the first couple of days, which you remember back in 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, when you get a feeling about some of these meme coins, you got a feeling. And let me tell you something. You know, if you think that Donald Trump is going to let his meme coin fail, you are out of your damn mind. He's not going to let it fail. He wants to win, and they'll do anything they can to make it win. And one of the things we talked about with this meme coins, the liquidity is so high, and that's so appealing to big money that wants to get in and out of this crypto, which is super important. Let's finish the video. We're about halfway through.
Yeah, let me pull it up for you. There you go.
Do you buy Trump coin, or do you generally stay away from the meme?
Oh, she bought it.
Yeah, we've pretty much stayed away from the meme coins. You know, we're very focused on the big three. So Bitcoin, and as you know, ARKB is one of the larger spot Bitcoin ETFs out there, happily.
Little show.
Ether. And Solana in our private funds. So those we believe are the big three. And then we think that the decentralized financial services movement, some people call it DeFi or internet financial services, or even Finternet. We think that is going to be big. That's very Ethereum and Solana based. And so there are some crypto assets that are providing great utility for that movement.
I thought that was interesting. You know, obviously, meme coins are still, you know, kind of a sector that a lot of people are still kind of put off by because they have no real value. But the value is what we give it, right? It's like tokenization of communities, fun. And I really think, and we talked about this, Jake, you know, it could be like some sort of like real-time approval rating of Trump. Like if he does something great or does something bad, I think Trump will pump and dump based off that news. But I think it will go up with the market as a whole. You know, shout out to Kathy Woods, always been pro crypto, even when it was unpopular, you know, back in 2022 when everything was crashing. So we love Kathy Woods. And I think it's live from St. Petersburg, Florida, which is interesting because that's not too far from me or far from us.
Not too far from us. And when I'm home, maybe we have to go make a visit to St.
I know, Kathy. What's up, Kathy? Let's get her, let's get her on the pod.
I don't think it's popular to be bullish on meme coins until it is. You know, it's like this reminds me a lot. Like Kathy Wood is the same as Anthony Scaramucci, who I actually just saw a clip too. I'm going to play it here. I'll pull it up on the stream. But you know, he's very New York, where I'm at right now, Wall Street, like big money.
Hey, can you minimize my screen? Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
Institutional investors, and it's just not popular to talk about meme coins right now for them. Kathy Wood is so legit. She has so much big money that's invested into her fund. She can't come on here and say she bought the Trump coin, even though she probably thinks it's exciting. She probably thinks it's exciting.
Yeah.
But just meme coin, like, dude, look at what Trump did.
Yeah.
In less than 2 days, it was the fastest growing cryptocurrency project ever on every single exchange, Robinhood, Coinbase, Binance, you name it. From zero to a $15 billion market cap. Rodney, I personally believe them launching Melania, although I think Melania was a terrible idea, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy they launched that because that gave us a better entry into buying the Trump coin. I don't care if Trump goes down to 6 billion, 5 billion, 4 billion, 3 billion. It will go higher than 7 billion this cycle.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Two pieces of news before we get into a video with Larry Fink joking about making a meme coin. Shout out to Altcoin Daily for the news. But obviously Ivanka Trump coming out because somebody launched Ivanka and she is pissed, right? So be careful launching meme coins that are named after the Trumps. So she says this, it has come to my attention that a fake crypto coin called Ivanka Trump or Ivanka is being promoted without my consent or approval. To be clear, I have no involvement with this coin. This fake coin risks deceiving consumers and defrauding them of their hard-earned money. And the unauthorized use of my name and likeness is a violation of my rights. This promotion is deceptive, exploitive, and unacceptable. My legal team is reviewing and will be pursuing measures to stop the continued misuse of my name. So Really, the only reason why we even touched Melania or Trump was because it was kind of promoted by the main Trump account. So just be careful. There's going to be a lot of them. You can't stop it. It's DeFi. To me, that's like, it's weird to get on a platform and say that, but she probably doesn't understand the trenches and how they don't give a shit. They're going to make coins. But I would say if you're a content creator, just be careful, right?
Yeah, definitely time to sell your Ivanka, Julio Don says. Yeah. Probably when like the person you make it after, you know, some people, like, I bet people in the community are probably like, this is so bullish, CTO.
It might, yeah. Yeah. It's kind of fucked up here. Jake, how about this, right? Obviously, Larry Fink, BlackRock guy, obviously dunking on Bitcoin back in 2017. Fast forward to 2023, 24, the fastest growing ETF ever, the most successful ETF ever. And now over here on Squawk Box, kind of joking on CNBC about meme coins. Let's check this out.
Are you planning on issuing any either meme coin ETFs or anything like that now that the animal spirits seem to be very much alive?
I think the Sorkin coin should.
Sorkin coin. We got to do a Squawk coin.
Wait, Sorkin coin? What is that? That's already.
That's the guy that's talking. That's his name. His last name.
Oh, got it.
We've talked. Becky and I. We've talked about a Squawk coin.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are these motherfuckers shilling live on air? This is like great.
Nah, I think what this is like a natural conversation. So this guy on the left right here, his last name's Sorkin.
I know, but there's got to be a Squawk and Sorkin coin.
Oh, it already launched for sure. And then they just like, because he was saying, were they actually talking about doing a Squawk coin? Because the show's called Squawk Box.
I bet you it's out already. I bet you it's like multi-million.
It came out 2 minutes after this was released. And it's probably, I'm going to pull it up. It's probably pumping.
Yeah, let's finish the video here.
Are you fascinated by this, by the way? Just the whole phenomenon?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
As a huge believer of crypto and blockchain and tokenization, I want the SEC to rapidly approve the tokenization of bonds and stocks. That will simplify things, make things easier. Some of the tax on BlackRock would never have to vote on a proxy vote anymore because every owner of record would be notified through a tokenization of equities. And it would save more money for more people. It would bring down the cost of ownership of stock and bonds. So those are the type of financial reforms we need.
That's awesome, right? They're talking about tokenization of everything. I mean, that's what the blockchain's for. Everything in like NFT form. Like non-fungible tokens that like they're immutable, can't be changed. And I mean, we could take a step further, Jake. I've been talking about like deeds to deeds and titles and official documents being on the blockchain because fraud is huge, and what you can't get, you can't fraudulently have an NFT. It has a unique series of numbers and letters that cannot be changed, and it exists forever on the blockchain. And I think that's awesome, and I think that's the world that's how I see the future of NFTs in the world. Like not pictures of things, but like official documents or stocks, bonds, and whatever they want to put on the blockchain.
Absolutely, that's probably the use case for it. You asked if there's a Sorkin coin, Rodney. I had to go find it. Here it is, Sorkin coin. Already a $10 million market cap. So, wow, $10 million market cap, 50,000 holders. We don't know if it's buyable, sellable. I haven't dug in.
Oh no, I think it's fine. Honey Pie says no on it, but it's. What about Squawk? Is there a Squawk coin?
How do you spell it? I didn't know how to spell it. SQUCK. How do you spell Squawk?
SQUA. Wait, SQU. How do you spell Squawk?
SQUAWK. I couldn't find it.
SQUAWK.
Jayhawk says, I didn't know you were live. We kind of just launched this. It wasn't scheduled. We kind of been off our schedule. I mean, dude, I came up here honestly to visit a friend, and one of my tweets last week was like, no more parties, no more women, no more this. And, it takes time, man. Like, I was with a friend earlier today. He's like, let's go for a walk. Let's go here. Let's go here. I'm just like, I'm like Trump. Let me make a video. I'm like, Trump just said that the United States is going to be the hub of cryptocurrency. I was like, hold on. We just we sent her out, and now we're back. Now we're working. Here's a tweet I made, Rodney. I want to bring it up.
Yeah, pull her up.
I said the president launched a meme coin. Senators are trying to pass a Bitcoin reserve. Shout out to Senator Loomis. Companies are moving their headquarters to the USA for crypto benefits and potentially 0% capital gains tax, which I think will probably happen. Trump said the US will be the world capital of crypto. All of those signs are there. The bull run of a century is here. And there's still some people that are kind of panicking. It's kind of wild to me. It's like all of the signs are there. If you could only zoom out and understand what's happening in the first 4 days of his presidency, you should be so happy. With it depends what you're holding, though. It depends what you're holding. When you size, like a lot of my meme coins today, which is kind of interesting, are down significantly. And I don't know if it's because they're rotating into top meme coins like Trump, Melania, Vine, etc. But a lot of meme coins are down. But really, like the sentiment for the crypto space should be very, very bullish right now.
Yeah, you know what I think about, Jake, is that it took kind of us a while to gain some diamond balls, and even we talked about this the other night. Even we still feel like the FOMO and like the a little bit of like fear sometimes, but we know not to panic sell. We know that in the grand scheme of things, you know, we're bullish on crypto, and if you can go through what we went through in 2022, I think that it's going to be hard to scare you out of crypto. Now, the thing is, like, we have a bunch of new people coming into the space who are new to crypto and haven't experienced those, you know, the day-to-day ridiculousness of the space and the volatility of it, and that could scare a lot of people out of their bags, and it could scare a lot of people in general. And that's just the game. The people that have been here for a while, you understand that this is part of the game. But brand new people, it's going to take some time to build up, like, you know, intestinal fortitude. You know,
it sucks. It's not fun, dude. Like I have friends that are like not in crypto that are texting me on Instagram, like, I bought Trump coin, I went all in. When's it going to pump? It's like, It literally went from 0 to over a $15 billion market cap. It's still the #3 meme coin in the world. Last night, Rodney, I was on stream and I was comparing the Pepe charts and the Shiba Inu charts to like if you looked at Pepe's first pump from 0 to 1.6 billion down to 300 billion for months. Now it's at $6 billion market cap. When you look at Shiba Inu, I was lucky to find this token pretty early in April of 2021. It had its first major run up to like a $400 million market cap, pulled back to 100 million, pumped to 9 billion. Pulled back to 3 billion, pumped to 49 billion. I mean, I'm just so confident in the official Trump token, and a lot of people aren't. But when you zoom out, you understand where this thing will probably go. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, we're not getting a pump for the markets right now. We're not getting some sort of like major pump like maybe a lot of us thought we had. I thought we'd get actually a major pullback, but we're just kind of trading sideways. And in my opinion, trading sideways is so bullish.
It's always bullish.
Yeah, it's always bullish. Like long periods of trading sideways is extremely bullish.
Let me give you what happened in the past 48 hours. Larry Fink was on TV saying that Bitcoin could go to 500,000, 600,000, 700,000. Donald Trump talked about his meme coin on national television. Donald Trump spoke at Davos and said that we will make America the AI and crypto capital of the world. Kathy Wood's talking about Bitcoin. Like, there's so many bullish catalysts. Senator Loomis is trying to pass a strategic Bitcoin reserve. There's so many bullish catalysts, Rodney. It's hard not to be bullish.
Yeah, absolutely. To me, it's like, man, all signs are clear to me, and I'm at a point where we're chilling. You know, it's a different age of crypto. It's the first time we've had a pro crypto, president who's actually getting things done. We'll talk about Vinecoin here in a second because that's crazy. Obviously, people, with TikTok maybe going away, we thought that they're going to bring Vine back. Now I'm seeing two different market cap sizes. I'm seeing, oh no, this is the correct one. Yeah. So we had Vinecoin launch, one of the bigger launches we've had, and it just goes to show how powerful crypto is. $322 million market cap size, and this thing launched 20 seconds, so yesterday at 4 p.m. So absolutely insane. And I think that this launched because a lot of people are assuming that maybe TikTok is gone and we'll get Vine back. I remember Elon Musk saying something about Vine. Yeah, exactly. He wants to buy Vine and bring Vine back. Now, Vine was a crazy popular social media website before, or I think right around the time Instagram launched, maybe before Instagram. But I remember Vines were huge, and it just kind of came and went. But yeah, I think the Paul started off on Vine. I watched a lot of people called Caleb City that was on Vine, and there was a bunch of, Vine was a huge social media website, and then it just kind of disappeared out of nowhere. And Elon Musk kind of flirted with the idea of buying Vine. Now, I do think that he may, I think Donald Trump talked about this, that him, Mr. Beast, and a few other people are in the running to buy TikTok because TikTok is kind of worthless without the American population. It's one of those things Trump said, if the government can own half of it, and whoever the next owners want to own half of it, then TikTok can be a company that can stay afloat. But if that's not the case, if they can't come to a deal, TikTok is going to go away.
Even TikTok in general, not just the American version, like all of TikTok.
All of TikTok. TikTok, look at Americans use TikTok. If Americans can't use TikTok, it's going to go away. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. I wouldn't expect it. I would think like, hey, shut down America. We still are using Russia, Asia, China, like all these. America's that big, dude.
Well, yeah. Well, we have a different internet than a lot of these countries. They may have the actual app, but we have a different internet. I know that a lot of these, like North Korea and I think some of China and then Russia have a closed internet circuits, something like that, where it's not the same internet as us, so they can control the narratives. That happens in like totalitarian kind of societies. But we'll see if Vine comes back. It's obviously nice that it's pumping. I wish I would have got in, but kind of out of the, you see something like this pump, you just don't know if it's going to do well. I'm sure this is not the first Vine coin, but shout out to all the people who got
Mike
in.
Farley, dude, the degen of the century. He sent me this at like a $5 million markup.
No way. Did he get in?
$5 million markup. I didn't. I was out to dinner. I was like, he's like, yo, this. I'm telling you, you got to check our group chat with Mike. This kid, I mean, he's killing it in commercial real estate, and he's adopted the degen life, so he's all in. But he sent this in I think our group chat at a $5 million.
Really? Wow. That's a guy you
want because he's just all about the Trump stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just can't stop looking at the Trump charts. It looks so fucking healthy. Trump looks so healthy.
Trump signing order related to crypto, RTRS. So I got this from DB. DB's a big guy in the space, big news reporter in the space. Now this is interesting. So Trump on his meme coin, I don't know much about it. Now the readers or the community notes kind of checked him on that, which is great.
That's the one that caused it to drop, bro. That's
the one.
DB read that live on stream.
Yeah, DB is huge. I mean, he has 428,000 followers, but his reach is way bigger than that. And I actually like him for some of the news sources. But I guess he's signing an executive order relating to crypto, which is interesting. But we got to get into our next story, Jake, because this is what won a lot of people over. This is one of the campaign promises he ran on, and he stuck to it, which is freeing Ross Ulbricht. So this was the post. This is the post yesterday. I just called the mother of Ross William Ulbricht to let her know that in honor of her and her libertarian movement, which supported me so strongly, it was my pleasure to have signed a full and unconditional pardon of her son, Ross. The scum that worked to convict him were some of the same lunatics who were involved in the modern-day weaponization of the government against me. He was given 2 life sentences plus 40 years. Ridiculous. And obviously, we got that picture of him. First of all, shout out to my team, my thread team. They absolutely killed it. This thread got 24 million views.
24 million.
Crazy. Joe Rogan actually reposted this, which is crazy. Or the Joe Rogan podcast. But this was him walking out of prison the other night. Got all his stuff. I guess he brought his little plant with him.
But how happy he is, bro. Good for this guy. 11 years in prison.
Crazy.
You know the crazy part is about this? And shout out to Mike Farley. He's in the chat right now. The guy's tapped in.
Mike is tapped, bro.
Mike's been tapped in. Mike was a little pissed at me. He's like, yo, you said no more fucking traveling chicks. I'm like, I had this already booked, so we're coming home. But this guy right here, you know what's crazy? He was probably in jail, and he's just like, he was life sentences, right? And he's probably like, fuck, I have a hardware wallet here with 500 Bitcoin, a hardware wallet here with 1,000 Bitcoin. Like, he was probably a billionaire sitting in jail.
Yeah.
And now Donald Trump freed him.
It doesn't even matter. He could set a donation wallet up, and I will donate to him. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to donate to him.
Is this real? Look at our comments right here. Sometimes trolls in the comments. Trump just signed an executive order on crypto. Is that real?
Yeah, but what is it though? Let me try to find it.
They said Delta One. Go to Delta One's Twitter account.
Yeah, no, yeah. So it's everywhere. We had it from DB. We have it on DGen News. So it says signing order related to crypto per Reuters. I wonder what this means. So what executive order? Like what does it mean? I don't have the meaning of it.
So DGen News posted it. What is it?
DB
Trump signing executive orders. I'm just going to tweet anyways.
Yep.
I mean, it could be something with Bitcoin strategic reserve. I think it's more. I think he's starting out like more with the SEC and regulatory framework before reserves and before 0%. You know, you gotta lay the foundation before you start doing like very like minute niche details, right? So like kind of launch a crypto, advisory board, if you will, right, with Loomis and all these people, and then you can kind of get into the minute details. But I think that's what he's kind of doing.
Yeah, so we don't exactly know what that means, but I'm sure more details will come out. Probably live here. Shout out to, we have 10,000 people watching this, guys. If you could, real quick for the culture, just repost the post, comment down below, maybe your favorite crypto. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and give your boy a follow at Crypto Journey RS.
Yeah, now, pull up your Twitter account so people can follow you.
Yeah, this is my Twitter.
Yeah, zoom in a little bit so they can see it.
Yeah, I'll put my tag in the right here, Crypto Journey RS. I'll put it in the post here, but I wonder what this means, but obviously Trump is getting things. Dude, what kind of energy do you have to be that old? He's old to just be nonstop all day, nonstop. He doesn't look like cracked out. He doesn't look like he's added out or anything. He looks like
it's just how he is, bro. He just works. He doesn't drink too.
One of a kind. Drinks Diet Cokes and eats McDonald's, right?
Sometimes that's all you need, brother. I don't know. Sometimes that's all you need. Should we go sober? Should we go no alcohol?
I'm not doing. I mean, I'm going to get away to the mountains for a little bit. I'm going to be away. I'll probably be in the mountain. I'll be streaming from a laptop here for probably about a month.
I like it. That's what I'm doing right now. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's still a good show. Like whether you're in studio or you're like Like I've had the best streams I've had here in New York, just sitting on this fucking couch.
Let's see if the market's pumping right now. And
It's probably speculative, you know.
yeah, we'll see. But Nate says the volume is coming in right now. We'll see.
Let's see. What's that? 100. I mean, no, it's dipping. We're at 104K.
We'll see. I mean, yeah, it takes some time.
Bullish, bro.
Yeah. I do want to talk about this real quick because this is one of the things that I kind of thought about, like quantum computing on AI. Can it crack Bitcoin? Can it crack, those sorts of things? So let's hear this real quick from Elon Musk. This is posted from Cryptos R Us. And shout out to Altcoin Daily and Cryptos R Us for the good news clips.
With the date stamp and a particular time, I think, it's more likely to be true than not. You can also cryptographically sign things. Mathematically, we don't see any way, for example, for AI to subvert the fundamentals of mathematics and say, figure out how to hash Bitcoin, easily. It's not as AI can't defy fundamental math.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I guess the point of this is to say like it can't like destroy Bitcoin, and I think the big thing is like people were like tripping about quantum computing, being able to figure out your seed phrases and stuff like that, which would be catastrophic, right? Obviously for people that hold crypto, maybe outside of exchanges, right? Because if you have you don't need a secret phrase for centralized exchanges, but we do for your typical ledgers and stuff like that. Not your keys, not your crypto.
What does this mean, Rodney? Trump signs order to create cryptocurrency working groups.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Obviously, a bunch of different.
Working groups.
Yeah, let me. Someone is shilling the crypto briefing, so I'm gonna score that. So we're getting some
working groups. We have breaking news right now. Trump signs. Thank you to Bussin too. Bussin, we appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
I literally just copied what you said and tweeted it. So hopefully it's right. Bussin, Trump signs order to create cryptocurrency working group. I don't even know what that means.
Me neither.
Cryptocurrency working group. What's the definition of a working group?
Maybe a group of people. Maybe obviously Senator Cynthia Lummis is spearheading this whole thing. Shout out to her, man.
I think this is kind of what I just said, though. I'm like, hey, he needs to build a foundation before saying strategic reserve, 0% capital gains tax, Trump to 100 billion. It's like, hey, create the foundation, right? Like build the team, and then they can go in and do the little things, the 100 little bills that need to be passed. But create a group of experts is a working group. Beautiful.
Yeah, and remember, he had meetings with Brian Armstrong before this. He had dinner with Brad Garlinghouse of XRP. Like he's been meeting with crypto people before he was even in office. So whatever's going on right now was already spoken about. And a lot of people are going to be involved. A lot of great crypto minds. So we don't know. And
it's like his crypto cabinet, essentially.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. People that are, familiar with the space, and I know a lot of people are dunking on Coinbase, but keep in mind, Coinbase has been an American company since 2012, and Trump is really big on American companies. And I think that Coinbase is going to get a lot of benefits from being a publicly traded company in the United States. So there's no details on what Trump is doing. All we know is that he's signing an executive order.
Let's see. Trump has signed an executive order on crypto to develop a national digital asset.
Okay. So reserve. They're gonna be buying a bunch of stuff up. What are they buying? What are they buying, baby?
Uh-oh, guys.
And do they keep all the Bitcoin they seize from the Silk Road? I think they keep it. It's better to keep it than sell it. So.
Uh-oh, it's happening.
Shout out to Juan, Juno and Max says yes, and yes, more or less like a team with good crypto foundation in order to effectively utilize cryptocurrency. Exactly, yeah.
It's happening, Rodney.
Yeah.
People are bearish right now.
I don't know why people are bearish, man. It's because the price isn't pumping. Have some patience. Have some patience.
Yeah. People are bearish. This is a tweet I just made. I'm on my shit. We're live streaming. We're in New York.
Yeah.
And we're also tweeting this out. Here's a tweet I just made. Regarding what we just saw from our audience. Shout out to our audience. You guys are making this happen. So without you guys, but breaking, Trump has signed an executive order on crypto to develop a national digital asset stockpile, which to me sounds like a reserve, a strategic reserve.
Of course, yeah.
Why are they changing names? Why are we calling it a stockpile? I mean, that's just a lot of crypto. So they're buying a lot of crypto.
Yeah, stop confusing us with different words.
That is a reserve, bro.
Yeah. Stop confusing us with different words, but yeah, that's exactly what this is. Man, he's getting to everything. We're even deporting people. Which, do you want to watch that video?
Deporting, yeah.
You want to watch that video quick? It's a 1-minute video.
I haven't seen it yet, so I would actually love to.
It's really good. This is a shorter version of it. There's a 5-minute version, but this is the kind of people he's deporting. If you want to pull it up.
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
What did he do for you?
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Yo, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested.
I mean, these are the people that, hey, I think they got like 500 done already. This is just in Boston. This is one of the places that they said they wouldn't cooperate, but it seems like they're starting to cooperate. Now, these news headlines are going to make the Bidens look bad because these are bad people that we're letting back out on the street. Are you fucking crazy? And they're rounding them up and they're getting them out of here. These are the type of people that don't need to be here. I know a lot of people are going to hate it. A lot of people are comparing it to Nazi Germany. You're fucking crazy. These are the kind of people we need to get out. And how about that guy? 17 criminal convictions saying, fuck Trump. Thank you, Biden. Or Biden's the best president. It's just absolutely insane, right?
Yeah, we should get him out of the country, man. I have no problem with
no.
I have no problem with like illegals here that are, that are working hard and paying taxes and being good citizens, but these people that are causing issues and a lot of crime, I don't think that they should be here, Rodney. I really don't think so. Mike has a good question, Rodney. I want to know your thoughts on this. Where to go? We have so many comments. Mike Farley from Florida says,
Jake and Rod, what do you say for the bearish paper hands who say that Trump can't succeed because it has no utility or real value? I mean, really, if you think about it, like what cryptos right now help the real world, keep in mind that crypto is mostly speculative and meme coins don't need a utility to succeed. Dogecoin has zero utility. Pepe has zero. Most of these meme coins have zero utility. It's a meme coin. Doesn't matter. Doesn't need to make sense, but a lot of people are going to hate on it and those sorts of things. But I would just say, look at it. To me, it's like an approval rating coin. So, yeah.
I think it's going to move the markets. I mean, if you're bullish on crypto long term, there's no way. There is no way in the world that Trump starts signing executive orders, putting together a crypto group, having a stockpile, and then crypto goes down. You think that Donald Trump is going to buy crypto and allow it to go down? There's no way. And I really do believe that the Trump coin, just the exposure around it, the name, that it's going to move with the markets as well. I mean, we should, we've been holding strong for 2 days now, from a $6 to $8 billion range, and it's kind of already moving. I mean, we were at 7.05 billion. We're at 7.4 now. Guys, this is going to be a token that I think is going to be at 25 billion pretty soon. People are going to be saying, hey, am I still early? So everyone that's watching this, I mean, you got in at 7 billion or around right now, you could still buy in. I got in at 300 million. I bought majority of my Trump. I doubled, tripled up around 6 to 7 billion. I think that this is a $70 billion plus project. There's no reason in the world that Dogecoin will be trading at an $89 billion market cap and the Trump meme coin won't, especially when he's our savior of crypto. It feels right, and I'm willing to die on that sword. Now, when I say this, last night people were like, all right, I'm buying because you don't buy. I don't care what anyone else does. I care what Rodney does. I care what Mike Farley does because these are my boys. I want them to win. If you want to buy because you like it, go for it. If you want to sell because you don't like it, go for it. But for me, Rodney, this one just makes sense.
Yeah, keep in mind that even Bitcoin was created to be some sort of a currency, right? It's a cryptocurrency. Bitcoin was created for peer-to-peer transactions, payments, and purchases. Right now, it's seen as digital gold. It's not even used. People are not buying it for its use case. And I think that in the grand scheme of things, 100 years down the road, Bitcoin will be the dominating currency of the world. But right now, it's speculative. Everybody treats crypto as speculative. And the thing is, who knows what's going to happen? We don't know what's going to happen in the crypto space, but we have a good feeling about this, right? Same thing with Pepe, right? We had a good feeling. Shiba Inu, we had a good feeling. So that's how we feel with Trump coin, and it could do well. It could absolutely not do well, but it seems that this one's it is the one, and yes, it's down temporarily, but that's part of the game.
I want to study it too. I want to see how it moves with the markets. Like Bitcoin moves with the markets. I mean, we're kind of up. We were at 7.05 billion. And there's like CZ Binance in the past 2 days has tweeted about the hashtag Trump token a number of times. I do want to let everyone know that, guys. Me and Rodney do this stream usually every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've been traveling, so we've kind of done it a little bit of a different time. But I mean, we are your source for Trump news, I would say. Out of anyone in the crypto space, I don't think anyone's covering Trump as much as us. I don't think anyone's owning Trump like us. And I don't think anyone's going to bring you better, more accurate Trump news than me and Rodney will do on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to pull this up here, I thought it was interesting. So obviously with the SEC, obviously Gary Gensler, is departing from the FCC. Trump, Doge, Bonk, ETFs are likely. So those are big bullish catalysts. We'll see if they get approved, but I absolutely think they will. Even Larry Fink is saying that, that they want the SEC to approve some of these things. So that's it. Obviously BlackRock, what BlackRock wants, BlackRock gets. I think their approval to, denial ratings like 576 to like 1, which is absolutely insane. Now, we talked about big minds or S tier celebrities making meme coins. Barstool's Dave Portnoy is going back and forth on the idea of creating his own meme coin. Buy or not? I don't think so.
I don't think he's S tier.
Yeah.
He's not Trump. He's not Elon.
He's a crypto guy though.
Kind of. I mean, he's been in crypto, but he's not Trump. He's not Elon. He's not Joe Rogan. He's not Dana White. Yeah, it'd probably do well. It'd probably be like a couple $100 million. So if you can find it, if Dave Portnoy launches a coin, for me, I don't give anyone else advice. If Dave Portnoy launches a coin and I see it at 10, 20 million, I'm aping fat. If Dave Portnoy launches a coin and I see it at 200, 300, 400 million, I'm probably staying away. So it all just comes down to timing.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Now, this is one of the things I want to mention here, and it shows you how crazy the crypto space is. Now, when we first start talking about Vinecoin here, it was, I don't know, was it 333 million? It's already dumped $100 million in market cap size, roughly, over the last 30 minutes.
Welcome
That's
to crypto.
Welcome to crypto. That's how crazy and volatile this space is. So be aware. You know what I mean? It could go back up, but just goes to show you how gnarly this space is. And how crazy meme coins are. And if you're getting into the space, just be prepared for stuff like this.
Yeah. And someone asked if we can talk about the National Reserve. I mean, this is the only information that we have as of now, that he signed an executive order on crypto to develop a national digital asset stockpile. For me, that is a strategic reserve, not only for Bitcoin, but a strategic reserve for digital assets. That's Ethereum, that's Solana, that's whatever he wants to buy. Aave. Maybe look at World Liberty Financial and see what they're buying. But this is a reserve for the country, not on Bitcoin only, which I actually like more diversified, but on everything.
Yeah, absolutely. What this means to us.
I got to grab the door there. I got some room service here. So
no worries. I got it. Yeah. So obviously, guys, when it comes to the stockpile thing, think about it. We talked about the strategic Bitcoin reserve. I think we're going to have that, right? But when they say stockpile, that just means probably a bunch of different big cryptos that they see that can be successful. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, maybe XRP, right? Trump coin, maybe even some Doge. They want to build a stockpile of cryptos that they think could probably go up in value, which will be good for us. Remember, we want to be the leader in digital assets now. It's been rough over the last 4 years. If you think about what has gone on with the SEC, I know when Joe Biden got into office, I think one of the first things he did was sign some executive orders talking about, probably Cardano too, top cryptos. I'll talk about Cardano here in a second too, because Cardano is interesting. But
can I interrupt you real quick? Sorry.
Yeah.
I just get the food and you're on the loudspeaker and the guy, he heard you say XRP, goes, XRP, that's a good one. He brought me some like room service.
Nice.
And then he's like, dude, well, Trump just announced a digital asset reserve stockpile. He's like, dude, whatever that guy talks about, I'm buying. I was like, what the fuck, dude? That's mass adoption.
It's mass adoption. Yeah.
The room service guy.
Yeah. The room service guy. Yeah. Cardano is interesting. So the stockpile is just a bunch of big cryptos that he think could do well, that we think as a country can do well. I think that Hoskinson kind of made a mistake by not schmoozing a little bit. Even though the Cardano team was out at the inauguration, I think that Hoskinson would be so good. He's such a good person to be talking about digital assets. He's so smart, articulate. Like he's the guy you want. I think him and Trump need to have some sort of meeting.
Have they not?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Mike's launching meme coins.
Chill the fuck out. Well, Mike's about it, bro. Mike's in the trenches, bro. What you love.
He's like a trench guy, you know. He's so locked in. He's a hard worker, like, and he likes money. So he realizes, like, he realizes, yo, if I would have bought Trump at a 200 mil if I was on my computer, I could have made $1 million. He found, and like, you know what? It's always a good, like, you don't always have to buy. This is like a message to Mike. You don't always have to buy, but you know, if you found Vine at 5 million and it ran up to 300 million, like, you know, you're in the right spot. You know, you can do it because, like, there's going to be more that launch like that. So,
absolutely, yeah. Hold on, let me see. I think there was something here. Let me see.
So do we have any, like, there has to be some more news regarding the executive order. It can't just have, I mean, he's buying a digital stockpile. So
I think this is, shout out to Eleanor Terret. Now, I've actually listened. Oh, Eleanor follows me? What the hell? Fox business journalist. I think she did talk about XRP being like $1,000, something crazy like that. But I remember I read a story from her. Okay, so she says, new, per my Fox business colleague, Edward Lawrence, the crypto executive order has officially been signed. Here are the details. All right. So the executive order establishes the Presidential Working Group on Digital Asset Markets to strengthen U.S. leadership in digital finance. So pretty much it sounds like what it sounds like, right? The working group will be tasked with developing a federal regulatory framework governing digital assets, including stablecoins, and evaluating the creation of strategic national digital asset stockpile. So we know about that, right? The working group will be chaired by the White House AI and crypto czar, David Sachs, and include the Secretary of the Treasury, the Chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, and the heads of other relevant departments and agencies. Okay. The White House AI and crypto czar will engage leading experts in digital asset and digital markets to ensure that the actions of the working group are informed by expertise beyond the federal government. So getting people in there that actually understand the space, that's huge, right? The executive order directs departments with agents and agencies with identifying and making recommendations to the working group on any regulations and other agency actions affecting the digital asset sector that should be rescinded or modified. So what this tells me is that they're just getting a group of people together that understand digital assets, and they're going to be creating some sort of regulatory framework moving forward, which we've been bitching and moaning about in the crypto space forever, pretty much, and creating a stockpile, right? The executive order prohibits agencies from undertaking any actions to establish, issue, or promote central bank digital currencies. Yes, no more CBDCs. Fuck that, right? We don't want that. The executive order revokes the previous administration's digital assets executive orders and the Treasury Department's framework for international engagement on digital assets, which suppress innovation and undermine U.S. economic liberty and global leadership in digital finance. That's big, right? So that's awesome. That's huge news. And that's,
I'm gonna, what's her name? I want to retweet that. So
yeah, it's Eleanor
Terret.
I didn't know she followed me.
She probably wants to
shut the fuck up. It's definitely a Rodney though, if I've ever seen one.
I got to be honest. So if you name your daughter Eleanor, it's like, it's not the name.
I think she made like an article about XRP that was ridiculous, but you know.
And this is a good tweet here from Senator Loomis as well. While we're on it, she says the Senate Banking Digital Asset Subcommittee will pass legislation promoting responsible innovation and consumer protection, eradicate Operation Choke Point 2.0. Thank God, make America the Bitcoin and digital asset capital of the world. Coinbase says Shield. Do I follow this beautiful lady? 300,000 followers on X. Let's give her a follow. This is all very, very bullish, man. It's all happening. I mean, I'm just gonna step away, Rodney. I'm gonna go to the mountains with you. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave my crypto.
No, I'm gonna be making content, but I just need to get away from Tampa.
I'm just gonna leave my hardware wallets in a safe.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with you, and I'm gonna go not touch it and just get away and come back. And
you're not down, bro.
We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich.
Yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, are you not entertained? Shout out to Mazura Slavic. Yeah, exactly. Are you not entertained? I mean, it's huge. It's a big deal, you know. Yeah, but I'm gonna take a month to go to the snowboard in Mammoth for a month and just detox.
You should. Should I bring you a vape? My friend left it.
No. I mean, I want one, but I probably shouldn't. My lungs are gonna explode.
Vapes, yeah.
I'll take it though. Bring it. Yeah.
I haven't even hit it. I'm literally what? I'm like 3+ weeks without nicotine. And
yeah.
Sounds good right now. But
thoughts on
a margarita though. I got a margarita.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fine. Thoughts on Avex? Love Avex. Yeah, love Avex.
We like it. I mean, we like it, but
yeah, we're bullish.
I mean, I like Trump more.
Yeah, we do. But any top altcoins, in my opinion, are good buys. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
Any
let's take a
top
look at how
altcoins.
the crypto markets are moving after this news. I mean, 105,000. So we went down to 103,000, 105,000. ETH,
Yeah, we're moving.
1%. XRP, Solana's up to 256. The other altcoins are probably slowly going to be flipping to green here. And then I saw Trump moving quite a bit as well. Trump's up at least 0.5%, 2% in the past hour, down 6% on the day, which it was overpriced. And we do expect meme coins to be moving as well. Meme coins have been taking a big hit, but it's just the name of the game. Shout out to Jane Flowers. Thank you so much. Anything better than nicotine? Sorry, Rodney, I pulled you down.
Oh, no, you're good.
Anything better than nicotine? I don't know. Maybe not meth or heroin, but nicotine is very, very addictive. Dr. Rob says, thoughts on MLG? Love it. FaZe Bank said to $1 billion. I'm riding with FaZe Banks. I think we're going to go to $1 billion.
Coinbase does need to get their shit. I bought Trump coin on Coinbase like 2 days ago, and I still have. Oh, did they send it back to me? They did. That's so weird. Interesting. Yeah. So I had some Trump coin and they sent it back to my wallet. That's so weird. Yeah. I don't know. I tried to send it out to a non-custodial wallet and they sent it. I don't know. Coinbase, figure it out. Let's get it together. We need to be able to handle this sort of volume. It's crazy. What's up, Jane? How you doing, baby?
Look at my part. Let's see this. He says the Federal Reserve. Mike's all in this. The Federal Reserve will only be made from USA centralized coins, where they hold a majority of percentage, while people from other countries pour money into it. So it's like a donation to the USA. Those coins will be called Trump and Melania. Mike going all in. I like that. Mike Farley's dialed in, bro. He's dialed in. We need to have like a group meetup when we get home. I get home tonight, but maybe tomorrow night we do like a little group dinner, talk about crypto, get it dialed in. Are you frozen?
You were frozen. I think we're good now.
All right, you were frozen, not me.
Oh, no, you were frozen.
I was talking the whole time. I don't know if it worked. I was
yapping too.
I was saying me, you might need to get some dinner. I got to check out in like 20 minutes. I got to head to the airport. But what a stream! I mean, the streams are popping, guys. If you are new here, Rodney and I do the stream every day, usually Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We're not on the move.
We're on the move right now, and it's a little bit difficult. Are you gonna be able to stream if you're in California at 8 a.m.?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I won't be.
Or we can push you back a little bit.
No, that's fine. The slopes close at 4 p.m., so I'll be good. The boys aren't sensible. Yeah, it's a little gay, but it's like 85 after.
I love Peace too, dude. Peace is a good guy.
Peace is such a good dude, man. Shout out to Peace.
I think he's from Africa, but yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's do one more scan real quick just to see if there's anything else happening. But I think that Trump coin is going to gig ascend, ladies and gentlemen, one of the top meme coins in the entire world. I won't be surprised. I will tell you that I told you so when it does hit $100 billion market cap.
Yeah,
we just went through the crypto charts. Bitcoin's at 105 plus, and it's on the move. 105,000, almost 105,000. And Eleanor had a great thread. Let's give her a follow as well. And let's see if any other news regarding the Bitcoin reserve. Look, K-Money. Look at that. We are still fucking back.
Yeah.
Kraken says it's happening. Strategic National Digital Asset Stockpile. Real Donald Trump executive orders establishes presidential working group on digital assets.
Everything we just talked about. Everything. Shout out to Eleanor.
Eleanor, she did it best. But Rodney, we just hit 17,000 people. I think that's a good time to wrap it up, guys. We will be back, I think, sometime tomorrow. I get in late, so I don't know if I'll be up at 11, but
we'll figure something out. Yeah,
we'll be on. Notifications. We'll be on. The boys, no one does it better. All cycle guys. We don't care about what you invest in. We're not trying to take money from you. You are not our extra liquidity. We want you guys to make money and leave the crypto space a little bit better with your pockets fuller. So we'll be back tomorrow. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Peace.